Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are headed to go pick up Josh's deer that he killed last year and kind of bring him along to introduce our local taxidermist that we use. My deer that I shot this year will be getting done there as well, and we're going to drop Josh's deer off that he shot this year in Ohio off, and Trey's going to kind of go over that and just kind of like a little day in the life of a taxidermist kind of thing, and ask him a couple questions. So we're going to bring y'all along. Stay tuned.
Good God Almighty.
Unreal.
How you gonna kill a little deer like this?
I'd have given him another 2 years.
He needed
Right,
at least
so Trey, how long have you been
2
doing
years.
this? And kind of give us a background of who you are and how you kind of got into this.
So I've been doing it about, well, 3 years now, I guess. And the year before I started doing it, me and a buddy of mine, we took a couple deer up to the processor, and man, every time we went, there was racks laid out everywhere. I mean, just like by the 50s.
Right.
And I was like, gosh, I just didn't realize that many deer get killed around here that people wanted mounted. And, you know, I think deer hunting's kind of in my blood a little bit. My great-grandma was a big bow hunter. Like,
Oh, wow. Grandma.
Great-grandma was a big bow hunter, yeah. And, you know, my grandpa owned a big gun shop here in town, and, you know, going over to his house, I mean, he had like 50 or 60 deer in his basement mounted, you know. So at a young age, you know, I think it's kind of instilled in me a little bit, but seeing all those deer up there, I was like, man, this would be a cool way to make money. Plus, you know, one day, I really want to have, you know, a trophy room just full, slap full, and I don't want to pay a lot of money every time I want to get one mounted. So I was like, well, I'll learn how to do it so that I can mount my own deer. And then naturally, I started mounting some deer for some friends, people, and then it's, you know, I've gotten a little better. And
Yeah. So have you been like practicing on your own, or did you kind of go somewhere to get practice, or is it just kind of hands-on for you?
So Herman Parker in Monroe, great guy, great taxidermist. I'd argue he's the best anywhere, and he taught me everything I know. He offered a little class, and you see, I had thought about going to Montgomery Community College because they offer a taxidermy program, but you know, having a wife, kids, you know, another full-time job and everything, it's hard to go to school all week. And when his class he offered was a couple days a week, so you know, I could go whenever I wanted to. We just made it work and went for maybe 2 or 3 months, and he taught me literally as soon as you get one, skinning it to tanning it, fleshing it, getting it turned, everything done, all the way until the very last finished product of sending it home.
Oh wow!
So it was cool to learn from him, and you know, he calls it hermenology. Is his?
Is he older?
He's if he hears this, he might be 70. He's probably in his early 70s.
So he's like a good mentor.
He's ready to retire.
Yeah.
He's ready to be done with it.
Hopefully he gives you his business to you.
Well, maybe. There's enough around. But he's definitely, and we're actually moving. Me and my wife, we're moving to Wing It, which is, we're going to be like 3 minutes down the road from Herman.
Oh, wow.
So it's nice to have in my back pocket. You know, anytime I've ever had any questions or anything that's come in, you know, like, I mean.
Does he come to the shop and kind of give you pointers?
He doesn't come here. I have to go to him. Yeah. But most of the time it's just a phone call. Most of the time a phone call to him, and he can answer anything I need. But I have taken stuff to him. He's helped me, and I even help him. Like when it comes to taking hides to the tannery.
You do that for him?
I'll take them for him because it's in Raleigh. You know, that's a long haul there and back. But yeah.
So how are you tied in to Rocky River Processing?
So
that's how I met, or that's how I got your name, was through Jake and Rocky River.
Yeah. So Jake is a buddy of a buddy of a buddy, and that's how I knew him. But that's where we were taking deer to be processed. And I just asked him 3 years ago. I said, 2 years ago. I said, hey man, you know, I'm starting taxidermy. I would just like to put some business cards up here. And he said, yeah, man, that'd be great. And then I think taxidermists prior to him, you know, like their cooler gets full. I mean, if they cape out so many and then they take all week to come pick them up, and man, I was Johnny on the spot. I was like, if I get a call and you dropped it off tonight, first thing tomorrow morning, I'm going to be there to get it. And I kept stuff out of his way. So he liked it. So he called me this year and he wanted me to bring him back. And I did. And I enjoy I like doing business with Jake.
Yeah,
Jake's a good guy.
Jake's good people. Can you go into detail on what it takes or how long it takes to get from the tannery to where we're at now?
From the tannery to
Yeah.
where we're at? Okay, so the cape goes off. Well, I didn't skin this one, but usually skin them out.
Yeah.
Go to the tannery. Once I get it back from the tannery, I just order the form, the eyes, everything. Then I have to thin down. I wish I had one. Well, actually I do, but like this one's thawed out for tomorrow to be thinned.
Yeah.
Like the eye skin has to be really, really thin. If it does not get thin enough, when it's drying, it will pull out and it will make everything not look right. Same thing with the inside of the nose skin. I mean, literally you want it paper thin. So the thinner you can get this cape, the whole cape really, but specifically the stuff like the lips, what you're tucking in, the eyes, all that stuff, if you don't get them thin enough, they're gonna pull out and it causes it to not look good. So you have to get them really thin, and that takes a lot of time. I mean, it's very tedious, it's very, you wash the cape, like I'll wash it, I have some rehydrating stuff, it makes the fur look a little better,
Yeah.
the hair, it's not fur, it's hair. And really it's just mounting it. But I mean, there's so much that goes into it. I mean, even just the antler set, like if you don't set the antlers, nobody's gonna understand what we're talking about right here at all. I mean, like I could show you on like another one. It's like, so like the antler set, I mean, am I teaching people how to do taxidermy, or is you just?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you think, Biggs.
It should
We're
be.
just rolling.
It should be 2 fingerlets behind the eye is where it should be, and then also this horn. I just put it on there for now, but if you take a ruler from the nose up through the eye and make a straight line, the bottom of that burr should be in line with that. But like you see some people, they're new people in taxidermy, they'll set them way too high. And then, so when you're putting this deer back together, everything is pulled up. So you can't tuck the eyes in the way they're supposed to be. And then as it dries, he'll start to look like this, like his eyes will be pulling up. So, I mean, as subtle of a thing as antler set on where to put the antlers, it makes all the difference in the world as to how well it looks when it's done. I mean, there's so much stuff that goes into it.
Are the antlers the only real thing on the deer?
Yeah.
That's wild.
The antlers are the only real thing. Yep. I would give y'all a whole story on this thing.
Let's go with it. Go with it. Roll with it.
I mean, I'll give you a story on this.
Yeah, give me a
one.
story.
Yeah, this one went 169 and some change. That one obviously looks a little bigger, for sure. I think 180, somewhere in the ballpark of 180
We'll get it.
we'll get it. How many points does that deer have?
What is this, 20? Yeah, 21, 20?
I think
19?
19 scoreable? I do believe probably, 185 probably. 180, 185. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Boone and Crockett's different than Buckmaster's. I don't know what it'll go officially, like net, but gross, yeah, you probably got definitely 180 inches antler there.
So this is an Ohio deer. Where did this deer come from?
This is a North Carolina local Stanley County deer. Yeah.
Golly. Now, you found this.
So my neighbor found this in the pond over there on his property, but this was a deer I had watched for 2 years, and last year, I could have killed this deer last year, but I was already tagged out, and I had killed a bigger deer, and this one was probably 130, 135 inches last year. So I was like, well, I was really excited.
How many inches do you think it put on from last year to this?
40 inches. It's not uncommon for a deer to put on, like
Yeah.
when you get Ohio, Wisconsin, some of these other states, there's deer that put on 80
But
to
it's got that
100
one
inches.
jump. Like
They're gonna
it's
have
gonna
one
put
big
that. They're gonna put 30, 40 inches on one season, and then after that it goes down.
Usually from 3 to 4. And
Okay.
if not 3 to 4, from 4 years old to 5 years old, they'll have a massive jump. And then they'll keep adding on to that, but
Thank you for all the business and for getting this deer done. We've got this one and this giant first bow kill. Where can people find you?
so you can find me on Instagram or Facebook at Whitetail Taxidermy Co. Short for Whitetail Taxidermy Company. But you can find me there, or Trey Mabry. You can follow me on Facebook. I try to share.
Try to get on both.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah. But man, I appreciate you guys
Yeah.
for all the
Thank you
business
for your time,
and
man.
everything.
Heck yeah.
I'm happy to do it.
Sweet. And that's a wrap. See you on the next one.